My topic is distracted driving conversations. A specific purpose of this conversation is to make viewers think about potential consequences when using behaviors known to distract automobile drivers. My central idea is to prevent viewers from becoming a distracted driver accident statistic. Some things we'll be covering will be automobile accidents and common causes, cell phones, text messaging, and today's modern technology in automobiles. And we will also go over distracted driving accident statistics. Can some automobile accidents be prevented? Yes, they can. Have you ever been actually in an automobile accident? Some of the common causes in automobile accidents are at least one of the parties admits that they didn't see the other car coming. They came out of nowhere. I took my eye off the road for just a second. I guess I was just distracted. So what is a distraction? What are potential distractions? Well, let's start with modern technology. Modern cars today, the inside of them are like cockpits to an airplane. They have basically every convenience that you can imagine nowadays. You have GPSs. Although GPSs in most cars today are talk sensitive, you still, from time to time, have to take your eye off the road to see where you're going. They have satellite radios and DVD players, and even today's DVD players, even though they have technology with the DVD players to say when you're driving down the road that you can't see it from the driver's point of view, there are ways of making it so you can see the video from the driver's point of view. They have very intricate stereo systems. They have Wi-Fi. Modern vehicles have vehicle operating systems that from time to time will chime in when you're driving down the road and make you stop and pay attention to something else coming up. And also, we always know about cell phones and text messaging. All of these things contribute to you potentially taking your eyes off the road, which will create you and put you in a distracted driving situation. So let's look at some of the numbers. How many accidents per year are caused by distracted driving? Now this is from the United States Department of Transportation census, and it basically says in 2015, 3,477 people were killed and 391,000 were injured in motor vehicle crashes involving distracted drivers during daylight hours. Approximately 660,000 drivers are using cell phones while driving on a normal basis. That creates an enormous potential for deaths and injuries on U.S. roads. Let's see. What are the most common types of distracted driving? Well, texting is the most alarming distraction, which we're all very well aware of. So sending or reading a text takes your eyes off the road for 5 seconds, and at 55 miles an hour, that is like driving the length of an entire football field with your eyes closed. You cannot drive safely unless the task of driving has your full attention. Any non-driving activity you engage in is a potential distraction and increases your risk of crashing. Lastly, what demographic is the highest contributor to distracting driving? Well, I don't think we're surprised about this one, but at the same time, it basically says, the consensus says, teens ages 16 through 19 were the largest age group reported as distracted at the time of fatal crashes in the 2015 consensus. So let's look at the conclusions here. What are the regulatory bodies doing to control distracted driving? Well, some states have passed laws banning texting and driving with teens and novice drivers. Congress is considering a law to prevent the use of handheld electronics while driving. What are the tech companies doing to support these new regulations? Technologists are creating interactive communication apps built into the vehicles, which create a safety to prevent people from driving distracted. Another thing technologists are doing is they're also creating apps built into phones that know when a vehicle is traveling and disables all text messaging. What can you do as a consumer and a responsible automobile driver against distracted driving? Demand better technology to support safety from your technologist, and consider the potential consequences of distracted driving. Those are things you should consider when you're driving along the road and you're playing with your radio or playing with your phone. that there's statistics out there that prove that these things are very, very, very risky. Thank you.